Sound rolling. Camera run rolling.
Live from 2017.
Rolling. And 1,
Oh,
2,
shit.
3.
Damn, dude.
Welcome to
Drum Suit.
Introduce yourself, starting from.
I'm Craig.
Is Darius?
And I'm Ben, your host. Basically, there's not really a format for this yet. We haven't really found one. We're kind of doing this spontaneously, so I guess stay with us until we find our groove, hopefully. Or don't, just leave. So, first thing, let's talk about... Kingdom Hearts.
Toy Story.
Yeah.
Toy Story.
They did the thing where they fought the Heartless.
They look like Lego.
They did look like
They
Lego.
look like Lego.
They
look
made
like
them all
Lego?
look like Legos.
Yeah.
What, are they trying to set up a new, like, Lego movie, Lego Toy Story?
It's different companies.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, there's that.
Yeah.
It's like whenever they enter into a world, they always try and characterize the three: Sora, Goofy, and Sora. That's his name, right?
Sora is his name, yeah. Sora.
Goofy, and Donald.
Donald.
They become
yeah.
Lego.
It was like really nostalgic because you're like, oh, dude, I remember that was the whole thing with Kingdom Hearts. You go to a world and you're like, hey, these Disney characters, they're having problems with this anime thing. Now it's anime Disney. It's fucking weird. But
It kind of looks like Mega Bloks.
Yeah,
from what
yeah.
I'm saying, yeah.
Or like a combination of that and Bionicle, maybe.
I mean, like, Mega Bloks was never big. Bionicle hit it big, but, like, Mega Bloks always was the underdog. No one... You weren't the cool kid if you had a bunch of Mega Bloks.
I like Mega Bloks.
I just never knew
I
anyone with
enjoyed
no
them.
Mega Blocks. Everyone had Lego.
Yeah.
By the time-
they're first-
By the time Lego came around, I was already into Crazy Bones anyway.
So, speaking of big popular franchises, Half-Life 3, right?
We're getting Kingdom Hearts 3.
It's like one of those things like Avatar 2.
Yeah, that
Like,
definitely does
it's
not
just-
exist.
it's
It's
just-
never going to come out.
It's just a meme movie.
It's just a meme.
Yeah.
Why would they make a second movie?
And why would they make a
silly.
third? And why would they make
Why would they make a third Kingdom Hearts? You know what I mean?
We've all kind of stuck away from the superhero movies this year because of the kind of
Because they're silly.
bumpy ride.
They're silly. They're not very smart. They're not a thinking man's movie. We're into them thinking man's
Yeah,
movies.
we wanna educate ourselves, become better people at the end of a movie.
We're real Renaissance men.
Yeah, but we fucked up because this year, Wonder Woman and Spider-Man were really, really good. Apparently,
Wonder Woman wasn't that good.
Yeah. That's debatable.
what's
Did you
it?
see it?
Oh, you have seen this,
I
haven't
have
you?
seen it.
Yeah,
It's fine.
it's fine.
Yeah.
But like,
What do you
DC
expect?
fine is like hitting it out of the park.
Yeah, but
DC
like,
But it didn't hit it out of the
just
park.
by normal standards, normal movie standards by which you judge every other movie is like, it's
How interesting is this though? IMDb 7.9, Rotten Tomatoes 92%.
that's crazy.
No-
That's
yeah.
crazy. I think the cool part is that it does take the World War One part seriously.
Okay.
So like, it does feel like World War One is happening.
That's a positive in a movie that World War. I guess I can think of like, what was that movie, Australia, and it had the World War II part in it, and it was just like, by the way, we were in World War II.
I guess that was
kinda
what
like
it
the
was
only
for
driving
Australians
force.
though.
Yeah.
By the way, we're in World War Two. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I know we had conscription, didn't we?
Yeah.
subscription.
We
subscribed to
yeah.
World War II.
We didn't have to get it, but we wanted
Speaking
it that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 1. Spider-Man 1. It's
No, no,
Spider-Man 1.
It's Spider-Man
That
1.
is cool.
It's Spider-Man 3 1.
Spider-Man.
The third Spider-Man series, the one of the first, the
Spider-Man
third one, the third one of
3.1,
them,
Yeah.
Spider-Man. The third one of
the
them.
third first one,
The third first one.
the third first one.
Isn't it a Spider-Man 3?
What? No, that's Spider-Man 3. The Spider-Man, the third first one is, it dictates that it's the first one, but it's the third time.
It just doesn't count anymore. All those past ones just don't count.
No, they do count. That's why it's the third first one, because the other ones count.
You can't call it the first one.
They're still making a Sinister Six movie, I think.
Are they?
I think-
Which one's that? Who was in that?
Let's see if that's been like.
It's like
left
the
behind.
Mark Wahlberg. No, I mean
Mark Wahlberg.
no, like at the end with the Rhino, at this Amazing Spider-Man 2,
Ah.
and it's set up for another movie, and there's the six.
Yeah, wait,
Paul
what happened?
Giamatti.
What happened?
Paul Giamatti.
Paul
What happened
Giamatti.
with that?
I think it was like the metal more so than the. Sorry.
What happened to that? They're not making that anymore?
Oh, okay. So it's in a mid-credit scene in Spider-Man: Homecoming. They allude to it.
Oh.
Gross.
The mid-credit scene. Does that mean they have
Yeah,
a mid-credit scene and an
I
end?
think this has been happening for a while.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah.
Doesn't Marvel do that?
Yeah, they do. DC didn't do it, Because that would have been them like copying if they did.
I think Zack Snyder was like, no, we make actual films. We make filmy films.
We'll put so many after credits sequences in the middle of the film that it'll just stand out
Yeah.
and just not make sense.
Like the dream sequence.
like the dream sequence.
That would have been perfect as an after credit scene. Like
It
other
certainly
people.
didn't serve any other purpose in the
No, it was
movie.
just randomly in there.
That's
It's a good movie though. I'm just joking. That was a fun, terrible movie.
I watched it a second time and I was like, this isn't as bad as I thought it was.
Oh, but it's
I
pretty
don't-
bad.
But I still don't like it.
It's,
Yeah.
it's still pretty. It's still pretty. Bottom tier.
Which is this?
Yeah. Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, I've only seen it once or twice, I think.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
seen it twice?
Maybe.
Well, we said we were Renaissance men. Let's talk about a film we have seen. Lady Macbeth. We saw that a couple weeks ago. I think it's still showing at the Dendy, which is an independent cinema in Australia. So obviously not a wide release. Not related to Macbeth at all, the Shakespeare story. Based on a Russian novel.
About some chick, and she's doing something. There's some dude. He wants her to do some other thing, but she's doing this one thing. There's some kind of clash there, some kind of conflict.
Oh, and there's a dude that isn't doing a thing. That's the
No,
cause of all the things.
Yeah, but
He
wants.
tries to weigh her.
He is what she wants to do, but the other guy wants her to do some other stuff, and she's like, no, please, no, please, no.
Please no.
And he's like, I'm not having none of this. It's good.
She wins
good.
in the end.
She wins. She
Let's
gets to do
not
what she
spoil
wants.
the entire
She
film.
wins.
The best part is the ending. Like that's what.
Yeah.
made it
Oh,
for
yeah.
me. That's
But-
what. Like it was like a little nice bow.
Because the ending didn't compromise on what the film was about. Like you get a lot of endings, especially in these sort of stories where it is about like love and betrayal and stuff like that.
You want like they feel the need to morally make characters get their comeuppance or contrive something so
Exactly.
like the narrative punishes the characters for being dickwads.
It's like a leftover of that era in film where like they put all those restrictions like the MPAA and stuff like that, and they were like, you can have violence and morally bankrupt characters, but they have to get their comeuppance, like they have to.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's more like Greek tragedies and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like the gods give the judgment
Oh,
down that
yeah.
a character deserves. It's like that idea that like a writer. I don't know. Like I feel like
No one's
Greek-
safe forever kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
eventually there's something.
Eventually,
Oh,
karma comes there. People have been putting that stuff in, like Shakespeare. Does that
Shakespeare. I
shit
think it's
load.
very
Yeah.
Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
and I did Macbeth.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Tie it all together.
Lady Macbeth, the Shakespearean one. But it's funny because we're just saying that it wasn't very Shakespearean. She didn't get a comeuppance at the end. She
Yeah.
just kind of Oh, I killed
Yeah, let's
kill some people.
what you want.
Yeah, I should have just said spoiler warning from the outset,
Yes, I
just in
won.
case. But
Get it around it.
the cinematography is fantastic. They really play with the blocking in the scene, so you've got characters placed on like opposite sides of each other, or like isolated in like the corner of the frame to like kind of like put them in their place, sort of thing. The construction of the movie was really visually pleasing, and yeah, I guess lent to the story as well. But yeah, definitely go see it. It's really good.
Oh, the main chick, she's very good. She's
Yes.
what's her name?
Amelia Clark.
Amelia Clark.
Yeah.
An unheard of name in Hollywood, I think, but like, you know,
She was actually funnily enough, she has been in one major film before this, and it was with the Arya Stark.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, with Arya. That I think they were like schoolgirls or something. Yeah, it was her breakthrough feature as well.
Okay.
Although she'd obviously been on Game of Thrones already, but yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Coming out. Well, I mean, we're filming this as like the night before it premieres season 7.
Oh,
Are you
God.
excited?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No, of course I am. But again, I never like to have high expectations.
I didn't realize
And I
it
kinda-
until today.
Yeah, I kind of like to forget where I'm even at in the series, or like where we're at in the series, and just sort of jump in and be like, where the fuck, like,
What's going on again?
what's going on again? Yeah.
What do you think the opening scene's gonna be? You reckon it's gonna be like Daenerys, or do you reckon they're gonna low key start?
No, I think it'll be
Gonna be-
Daenerys.
I think it'll be The Wall. It'll
The
be
Wall?
like the first season.
Oh, okay.
Be on the wall.
Oh yeah.
That would probably be a little more full circle.
Yeah, and get everyone spicy, some teeter and titers up.
Teeter
Teeter and Titus.
Teeter and
Teeter and
Titus.
Titus. Teeter and Titus.
Whoever Titus.
I mean, there's been so much good TV lately, like specifically in the lead up to
it's-
Game of Thrones.
Game of
It's-
Thrones is kind of like, you know, you're like 2011, dude.
I'm finally just getting to the point, or not just getting to the point, but this year, like it's been the decision that they made to cut it down to 7 episodes this season. I think 5 or 6 for the next one.
I think it's 7 now and then 6 next time.
Yeah, I think that was a smart idea because they need to like make every episode quality now, because like it is dragging.
It's been dragging for like a season in between. It was a drag.
Yeah, like there was a good build up in the last season. They just need to keep riding that high. So like go out on a high instead of going just.
I think it
there.
will.
Oh, it will. Yeah, this always happens. As you said, we like get to it and it gets so close, and it's like.
And we're like,
do I
fucking
actually
Game
like
of
that show?
Thrones.
They're good
is
at
kind of
climaxes, you know.
crazy
That's what's
shit.
really good with them. Like the lead up, they kind of drag on, but when they really do pull through when it comes
And
to.
we've only got 2 climaxes left.
Yeah, no, there's gonna be climax the whole time. That's
Yeah.
the big climax.
That's what I mean.
It's constant climax.
It'll be like 2 seasons of climax,
Yeah.
so it'll be pretty quality, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty kino.
Pretty keen.
but I mean, in the meantime, and even after it finishes, we have Twin Peaks.
Well, yeah, that's the only thing I really care about these days.
Yeah, right?
Our last episode was so disappointing though.
Yeah, it was.
Was it? I don't know. I don't think
Oh, it wasn't
that.
so disappointing. I guess it was just like, you
It
know.
was just a lot of rehash. We didn't get a lot
Yeah,
of.
there was a lot
momentum in the
of
story.
old information being reiterated. It's like, well, being paying attention, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like, especially for
Just
me.
because there was a week break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for me, it was probably good for me not having that week break because I had never watched Twin Peaks at all. So in the lead up to this, for like the past week, I like binged the entire existence of it. The seasons, the movie ends this. So I was at a good point coming up to this episode. But because I had seen everything so recently, it like the last episode that just happened was like especially grating.
Yeah, it wasn't that great, but it wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't bad. It's never bad.
It wasn't terrible, no.
It's Twin Peaks.
It had some fucking great scenes, like Tim Roth, Tom Roth.
Tim Roth, yeah.
Yeah, and that other lady.
Lady.
Which lady?
Tom Ruth and Lady were great.
Yeah, that was a good scene. Alright,
Yeah,
trippy.
the
It was weird.
farm.
Super
Think
weird.
you're gonna live on the farm?
Yeah.
It's so I don't know where it's gonna go though. Like it seems like we're getting a roundabout back to Twin Peaks sort of thing. Like we're gonna
I hope so.
converge.
Cooper's story, like I was one of the people that was like, nah, it's not too slow. It's not too
Yeah,
slow.
now
It's not too slow. Last episode, I was to the point where I'm like,
That was one thing.
Yeah.
When this episode happened, I was kind of like, I
What-
want Cooper back.
I don't want to be wrong about it being too slow. You
Yeah,
know?
I think it was
Don't
in
make me look
episode
like a fucking
9.
idiot.
The,
We're halfway through the show right now.
Yeah. the one thing I think it was in episode 9 as well. The alluding to Audrey.
Yeah.
With the in the secretary in the office that comes out in the red dress and the American flag in the background. It's like alluded to the first time you saw Audrey.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So hopefully that is an indication we'll get some more momentum because we've got what 11 episodes left.
I think it's 11, yeah.
Spending half a
I
season.
don't think it's 11.
I think it's less than 11.
I think it's
isn't
9. I think we're
9,
halfway
yeah, because
through.
it's 18. Yeah.
We're halfway through.
it? Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, so
See?
spend
No,
half
no
a
Coops, no Audrey. We're halfway through. We barely spent any time in Twin Peaks. Come on.
Yeah.
What is this? What is this, man?
What's going on?
I'm intrigued. I'm still intrigued, but it better pay off or I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna be an angry bear.
Yeah. Because this is like, is there another season after this, or this is just
This is
like, it's an 18-hour movie. That's how I heard, like, David Lynch saying he wants it to be described.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite character from Twin Peaks?
It's hard. Very hard question.
Yeah. I mean, I've got, like, probably a very cliche and easy one to just throw out, and obviously, it's going to be Audrey Horne.
Okay.
Yeah. I always liked the way that her character, her arc, compared to a lot of other characters on the show. Well, not compared to a lot of other characters on the show, but a lot of the other young characters on the show. She had a development, and she was more kind of meaningful to the plot. And she's banging.
She's banging, yeah.
She's banging. Yeah.
She's banging.
I always liked the Colonel a lot.
Oh,
Colonel
yeah.
Briggs. I always found him to be like really fucking mysterious, especially in season 3 with the Blue Rose file.
Which is, yeah, the Blue Rose file. I don't know if you...
That's mentioned in like season 2 and shit like that.
Well, the Blue Rose is in the Fire Walk With Me movie as well, and he's like, I
there's
don't
lots
know
of-
what it means.
There's tons of
Yeah.
callbacks to it in the first, like I think the second season.
Yeah, I think it was in the second season.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
I like him a lot. Just as like his character, I think is very cool. You would have seen it in like season 2 where it's just like those campy moments of him talking.
Yeah.
I loved him when he was just like talking about the state of the universe and stuff.
I can listen to that all day.
Yeah, I always thought he was really cool for that.
In the episode 9 as well, there was a lot of stuff with Bobby and just like fleshing out the relationship that he had with his father.
That's
as
why I
well,
kind of
yeah.
liked that episode too, because it
Yeah,
called
Bobby,
back to that too.
the Bobby shit, the police stuff in general was awesome. When they went
Yeah.
to see the little lady, and, like, they were just like, no coffee, no coffee, no coffee. Here you go, coffee. Yeah, we'll have coffee. We'll have coffee. We'll have
Are
coffee.
you kidding me? It's Twin Peaks. We gotta have coffee. Oh man.
I think it was like really cheesy as she said it as well. She's like, nah, how about that coffee?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. There's a little like this season in any point that hasn't been in Twin Peaks, which is kind of smart though. It's been very serious. Other than like Cooper's like shenanigans being, just messed up from the whole.
He's like Mr. Magoo, basically.
Yeah.
It was funny. It still is funny.
It
It's
still
probably
is
gonna be
funny.
funny forever.
I
But
think I'll always find it funny, but I kind of want it to move on.
I kind of don't want to see anymore.
I want Coop to do something.
Yeah.
That's what
The
basically.
best part of his arc so far is when he defended himself against the what's his name? Fucking
The other
Ike.
agent.
Ike the Spike.
Ike the Spike, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where he just like launched into that defensive thing.
Yeah.
And then he's just straight back to normal. My favorite part was when he was like, coffee.
Yeah.
That was like-
He said it backwards, like how they do in the red. Like it sounded like
Coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah.
It's the little things like that, the details. What was your favorite character? Like,
Coops. It's always gonna be Coops.
Always gonna be
That's
Coops.
I like Coops,
that's
yeah.
what
Yeah.
drew me into the show. And every time I turn on an episode, I'd be like, I feel like I was like he was my insert character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
He had that vibe.
he just seemed innocently curious about the investigation more so than like this is his job. He was like just like a dude trying to figure it out. And I was a dude trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I was like, Coops, you're my man. You're my boy.
You reckon we'll get like a crazy cameo like David Bowie again this season?
Yeah.
Yeah, we already kind of have.
We'll have David Bowie.
David Bowie this season. No, I mean
That was a really
God.
fucking
He
bad
was
example.
Yeah.
going to return. He was going to return.
Yeah, he was.
Of course,
which
that's
is
That's
sad.
the depressing
Yeah.
part.
I wouldn't have thought he wouldn't.
Have
Yeah.
you guys seen the Firewalks with Me deleted scenes?
You were talking about how
No,
good that
there's
was.
like a whole hour and a half or something.
I don't know if
isn't
I'd call it good. I just think that like without it, Firewalks with Me makes so much less sense.
Yeah,
That's why it's
because
good.
that's the problem. The problem I had with Fire Walks with Me is it doesn't work as a film.
Yeah.
It's two very separate halves thrown together, and it just does
Whereas
not gel.
like a lot of the deleted scenes provide the connective tissue between the two parts.
Which just makes you think, like, was it a studio choice or was it Lynch's choice, and why would he?
I don't think it would be Lynch's choice if it like makes less sense with the deleted scene.
I don't
Yeah.
know. He doesn't care about making sense, and like
That's
it
true.
still does get the main point of what it needs to get across. It's just that you miss a lot of the context for the what, why, how.
But he
He
likes.
does like removing content.
Yeah, he doesn't.
yes.
He doesn't mind it. With that, it would have been like 3 hours long. It was like an hour and a half of deleted scenes.
But I mean, it
And
wasn't
a lot of
long.
the scenes, like at the start, where they go to the sheriff's office, and the sheriff's like really fucking like standoffish, and they get into fisticuffs. I don't even know if that was in file. I think they just go into.
Yeah.
There was a whole thing. There was a
There
whole.
was a whole thing.
There was a whole
That's
thing
what
with that.
occurred.
That wasn't just some random
I
like
have to fucking
little.
watch that.
Why is that there? You know, because I was watching Firewalks with Me. It's like what the fuck. What the?
Oh
You
man.
cut out every single thing from that scene that made it awesome.
I like that you watched that before you watched Firewalk.
It made it such a trippy experience, but funnily
Yeah.
enough, it made more sense watching the behind the scenes than Firewalks with Me.
Mm.
It just seemed like it was a bit kooky, but the scenes themselves made sense.
I can't believe I started watching Firewalks with Me before I even started the series. I'm so glad I stopped where I did. I remembered where I stopped as well, and it was right before the Twin Peaks, like where it went back into Twin Peaks.
Oh.
So I basically didn't really get anything spoiled for me because it's set before. It doesn't like reference the characters in the lead up or anything like that until it transitions to Twin Peaks. So thank God for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you definitely have to watch it. I mean, regardless, it's meant to be watched after the series.
Yeah.
But it's if that was shown in cinemas, I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was for TV movie.
No idea.
But
It would have been laughed at.
yeah, exactly. Because like someone walking into the cinema or something, being like they'd heard of Twin Peaks before.
And they were all like a David Lynch fan that's like, I like Blue
Yeah.
Velvet. Oh, go see this movie. And it makes no fucking sense.
It just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Speaking of, do you reckon we'll ever find out? Well, we probably will. It's probably bad to say won't ever. But like, remember how this new season started with the weird glass
Yeah.
box thing in New York?
Yeah.
Is it like experiments to trap
Yeah.
Bob? Right?
Not
or,
to
like,
trap
the
Bob,
evil,
but like
the force?
to trap some kind of
The spirits.
some spirit kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Well, those,
Like,
like,
they're
other
aware of the
dimensional
other
beings.
dimensional beings, and they're trying to trap them.
Yeah.
We just don't know the
Yeah.
millionaire behind it. That's
Yeah.
all. That's the big mystery.
Imagine it was Audrey.
That would be fucking.
Or Billy
interesting.
Zane.
What was his character again?
He was just the love interest for Audrey. That's all he was.
So trippy. So
Yeah, that was just.
so trippy. I
And then
don't
he
want
got-
him back in the series, please.
he got
Yeah, he
called
doesn't-
away because a business partner of mine has been murdered
And then he got on the plane.
and left.
Yeah.
And that was it.
And then they had sex on the plane
Of
before he leaves. That's so awkward moment where she stops him from getting on the plane. It's like, I'm a virgin.
We don't know what happened.
Yeah, I remember.
Take me.
I remember being like, no, Coops should be the one to.
Coops should be the one.
Coops should be the one to.
In,
I was all behind that. I wanted that to happen.
in the box set, they do an interview with them, and they talked about how the romance never happened between Coop and Audrey, and it was because apparently like interpersonal reasons or something. From what I could tell from the
It was
interview,
because of Donna. It was because of Donna's character.
yeah,
Yeah, because Cooper was dating her,
right.
and she got like really jealous
Mm.
of Audrey's actress, Cheryl Fenn. Whatever
Yeah.
her name is.
And then
What's her name?
It's something-
Botox face.
Lara Flynn Boyle.
Laura
Flynn
Flynn
Boyle.
That's the one. She was apparently batshit crazy, and she was like, nah.
yeah, like
No,
everyone.
That's why she didn't come back to Fire Wars with me.
Yeah,
apparently.
everyone else from like Twin Peaks, it was like a positive experience. And then,
Yeah.
like,
Wait, what were you gonna say from watching?
but the way that they framed it was that it wouldn't work because of the age
Yeah.
difference. It was too on the nose. I mean, I think they got past that, and Coop was pretty young
Yeah.
looking anyway. Like,
Yeah, he did, well, he was supposed to be like a young FBI agent.
and season 2 was like, do they even go to school
And it's-
anymore?
And it's saucy. I mean, like sometimes a little extra sauce can add a whole
A
new
little bit of
dimension,
flavour, you know?
a whole new dimension to the meal. You know.
Yeah. In news that isn't Twin Peaks, what's some cool tunes that you have been listening to lately?
Scumfuck Flower Boy.
Glum Gork Bad Boy.
Scum, Glock,
Strumcock.
Fat boy. Strum's cock fat. Strum's cock for fat boy. Fat boy, because he's strum's cock. Yeah, no, I can. Yeah.
We haven't named the guy. This is Tyler the Creator. This is Tyler the Creator. He put out an album called Strumcock Flower Boy.
And I still haven't listened to the entire thing, but like that one song.
Yeah,
Two
who that
songs.
boy? Who that boy, dude?
Be that boy.
Yeah.
So I can attest to that being fucking fantastic. Return to form. The rest of the album, is it like
It's
on like that,
vibey,
or is
dude.
it
It's vibey.
It's a very
vibey?
solid album.
It's very-
There's not many weak tracks on it. I don't think
Is
I
it-
can really say that's bad.
Yeah, it's catchy as shit as well.
Yeah?
And you can tell, like, he goes and he has a lot of passion, and you can tell. You can just tell. It's labor of love. It's a labor of... It's like, more so than Cherry Bomb, which you could see was, like, him experimenting, and you could see, like, sometimes you'd be a bit excited, you'd be like, oh, shit, this is some new shit. I can't believe Tyler's done some new shit.
But then some songs wouldn't feel like, well done.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
felt sloppy and, like, you know,
Like you're just giving up on
like,
them at
this
some
hurts
point.
my ears. It's not fun to listen to. Why would you do this to me?
I couldn't get into the album, yeah.
I liked Cherry Bomb, but you know there were a couple songs that were like Keep the O's. I saw the documentary with Pharrell doing his vocal track on it, and I was like, man, that sounds like it would have been an awesome song if you didn't like screw with the vocals to the point where they were like completely fucked with, and I just didn't want to hear him anymore. Like it just had like his raps were in the background and way up pitched, and it's all like warped and stuff. It's like keep the O's, keep like. But it sounded like it was dope when he was recording in the studio, so whatever.
Well, at least he's back.
At
Better
least
than ever.
he's back. He's got some some greasy tunes, not sloppy, but greasy this time, like a good burger. But like, oh yeah, like it sounds pretty. It sounds real pretty.
Sounds real pretty.
I would have said juicy, but anyway.
Yeah, no, but like it's pretty, like flour is.
Like flowers.
Yeah, greasy.
Greasy.
And greasy
yeah.
like a scumfuck is. Greasy and pretty.
Greasy and pretty.
It's all about the
Man, I love some greasy.
the
but
dichotomy.
But if it's juicy, it could be both.
Huh? Yeah.
Juicy McGoosey.
Yeah. Just shut up, Craig. Fuck you.
Say no.
Huh? Yeah.
Not paying attention to whatever you're saying, but sure.
I'm just gonna keep playing with my pants.
This is why I'm really here.
I'm just here to show these off.
I'm here to put this inside the other thing. It's like a snake eating its own tail. Now it's a circle.
That's called the Ouroboros.
It's a circle. It keeps coming out, so I have to put it back in.
So, what's the viewing order for like Mondays? Is it Game of Thrones and then Twin Peaks, or is it Twin Peaks and then Game of Thrones?
Doesn't matter for me because I come home at 9 when it's all out, and I get to choose.
I know Twin Peaks is out at 1, which is like, and I think Game of Thrones is out at like 3.
4.
Or 4.
Yeah, it usually used to come out later.
The good thing about
It's
Twin
like
Peaks is
11
it's on
or
stand,
10,
so you can just like,
I can't just.
yeah,
I don't have stand. I have to.
yeah, yeah. But like more importantly, what do you choose to watch first?
I'll end up watching
Game of Thrones
Game
first.
of Thrones first because
Yeah,
Take a load off,
yeah.
and then get into the real cookie shit.
Get into the real.
yeah, or I might even watch Twin Peaks and like not even watch Game of Thrones straight away because
Oh well, we wanted to watch Game of Thrones together, so we can do.
well,
That's
on
true.
days that we do hang out on Monday.
We should do a reaction episode where we do our reactions to the episode and our faces and put that on the internet like people give a fuck because that's something that people want to watch.
Yeah, do you want to watch that? Leave a comment in the comments because I trust.
Like our video.
If you leave a comment saying that you want to watch that, then we have a lesser opinion of you.
You heard it here, not from us.
Like our
But
video.
for me, from specific.
Like it. Like it. Like it.
Thank you.
Back. Thank you.
Slam that like that.
Stay shiny, greasy, lovable, cockable.
Slam that.
Bam.
Subscribe. Well, we talked about a lot of things.
Yeah, we did.